Yeah, it's really good. I mean, completely blew me away. I originally went into it thinking, oh, it's going to be good. Obviously, Robert Eggers, and I'm a big fan of the horror genre as a whole, especially old school like Hollywood monsters. I know Nosferatu wasn't, but Dracula was, and like the Wolfman and Frankenstein and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, I thought it was very good. I'm not going to go into the movie too much. I will say just a few bullet points. One, I thought it was kind of slow. Obviously, Robert Eggers, he likes to take his time and establish a good story and really go into depth with character and everything going on. And it's not bad. It's just, a little slow for my taste. 2 hours, 8 minutes, I think, and it felt like 2 hours and 45. But I think it was all necessary. I think everything in there was good character development and good for the plot. I like the penis shot when he stands up, when Count Orlok stands up. Shooey, I was jumping for joy. I was jumping for joy in that theater. Me and the three other people that were actually there. Um, I thought of Hawk Tua 4 times. Do with that what you will. It sounded like he said Hawk Tua at least twice, Count Orlok, and I thought of it when the lady, I don't even know her name, but the lady like went down on the guy, and then when Count Orlok stood up, because shoo-wee, oh man, was he packing? No, I'm joking. Hey, voiceover Chris here. I'm just gonna be talking for a hot minute, so I'll probably put up some cute pictures of bunnies or something. Maybe a picture of anyway. I was thinking, Nosferatu has got a mustache. He's got this stash going on, and I don't know what to think of it. I don't really like it. I kind of like the original better. Um, yeah, that's about it though. Yeah, and I think that this film cements Robert Eggers as a horror director. Obviously, The Lighthouse, The Witch. And I actually really recommend watching The Witch before you go into watching Nosferatu if you haven't seen it yet. Because I think you'll get more connected with Robert Eggers and more familiar with the way he directs. And two, I also just think it's a good movie to watch before going in because it's kind of similar. It's got the same like tone and vibe to it. Obviously, Robert Eggers is great at doing historical films. I think that's one of his top, skills is setting a scene in a different time period. Um, and yeah, I think overall, Robert Eggers is just. I think this cemented him, and two, I think if he continues on this path with doing horror movies, he could be one of the best horror directors. Mark my words. Um, that we've had in the past few decades. Up there with the likes of Wes Craven, and that's the only guy I can think of. But yeah, I think his next film is Labyrinth, though, the like 1985 David Bowie movie, which is going to be awesome because I love that movie. I don't know how they're going to do the music because obviously, rest in peace, David Bowie. But yeah, I'm excited to see how he'll incorporate his style. Maybe he'll do some horror elements in there as well. Obviously, it's a fantasy adventure, but it was kind of creepy. It was kind of creepy in the original. Um, yeah. So overall, all in all, I'm going to give Nosferatu a 7.5 out of 10 Hawk Tuas. That's the grading scale I'm using. Um, yeah. So if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it. I wouldn't go on shrooms. That's the one thing I'm gonna say. Hey, Chris, 3 seconds after I finished recording the video. If you like SpongeBob, there is no SpongeBob references. I was really hoping there would be one, but there's just not. And am I ashamed? Yeah. Am I disappointed? Yeah. There was so much potential. You could have had Tom Kenny just be like, "Oh, hey, hey, it's me, Tom Kenny." But No. All right, well, continue on. Me, former me. Do not go on shrooms. I'm not saying I went on shrooms. I'm just saying, just don't go on shrooms. You probably won't have a good time. All right, well, bye.